going on, man? How you doing? Oh, you're muted. That would make sense. I always do that to you, man. How
You're
you?
good.
how's everyone? How's everyone doing today, guys? Welcome to the Pop Culture Corner. This is the morning pod. We got a lot of stuff going on today. Lots of updates. Lots of cool stuff. Uh, this is Austin. He's a new part of the Pop Culture Corner, and
What's up? What's
we
up?
just wanted to say hello. This is a new regular show that we've been doing, and let's kick it off. I think you had something you wanted to tell us.
Yeah. So yesterday I got to. I can't really talk, I guess, like the details of the trailer, but I can say I got to watch. They did. The studio was surveying some people, and I got to watch the trailer for Conjuring 3 for any horror fans out there.
Ooh,
So
I'm
yeah.
excited. Well, all right.
Oh,
So I know you can't say too much, but
right.
and we already talked about it. But I mean, is it gonna excite people?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This one I think is going to be really intriguing. I think saw the original cast, but the story I think people already know is they're dealing with um, the first time in U.S. history that somebody claims demonic possession as as their to get away with whatever they did. So
They're gonna have to keep
that's
the story fresh somehow.
right, right.
And I don't know if I know they say it's like based on true stories, yada yada yada. But I mean, in all sense, it does have to be entertaining in some form, and maybe
Absolutely.
take some liberties here and there. And
Oh yeah.
I mean, I'll be honest with you, The Conjuring's never really been for me per
Okay.
se.
Are
But
you a horror fan in general?
yeah, I mean, you could say that, yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, that's really exciting. I'm happy for you, and
Yeah, man.
I'm super totally I'm totally into it, and I'm definitely see it. But today is a big day for the Snyder Cut, right? The Snyder
Yep.
Cut fans, or the Snyder fans in general. With the trailer coming out today for Army of the Dead. Yeah, that's kind of why we pushed back the show, because Snyder's trailers usually drop around noon Eastern, 9 a.m. 9 a.m. Pacific. So we're hoping that while we're here, it just comes out, and then we can
I know.
watch
We'll
it
get
together.
to
We'll
yeah,
watch
we'll
it
get to react.
but guys, definitely get in the comments and let us know, what you think. What are you excited about today? What's going on in your life? No topic is off topic, so let's have a good day. Let's get the morning started together. Cause why not? I got
Yeah,
my
nice.
coffee. You got your coffee, man.
I got my coffee.
All right.
Oh yeah.
But
We're
what I thought was interesting is I saw this yesterday. So a little clicker clacker for
ooh
Black Adam. I feel like this just makes it
ooh.
real.
Yeah,
This
right. Yeah.
this just makes it this just makes it I know that the Black Adam movie is actually coming now.
Right. Besides
Right?
that, The Rock has been training for the past 10 years, I think,
Yeah.
to look
He's
like the. Yes.
yeah. So he's been training for 27 years to become Black Adam. Turns out turns out they cast him
Right.
out of the womb, and they
Yeah.
and they and they promised him the movie at one point in his life. So
Right.
yeah, but I mean, this just makes it real. And I'm really excited about the Black Adam movie. I mean, I'm
Me too.
excited. I don't know if you watched DC fandom uh,
Yeah.
when it first happened, but the way that his panel went was unlike any other panel I'd ever seen before,
It
because
was
he
really
literally straight
cool.
out called people out. Was just like, "I'm coming for you." And then they did some cool little graphics, and
Right.
we got to see a little bit of what the concept art was, and I
Yeah.
thought that was really cool.
Yeah, I think that, like you said, the concept art, it's going to be cool to see him, back in ancient times and deal with, that whole thing too. So yeah, I'm really excited for it. I'm really excited.
So guys, you know, we we uh we also are gonna talk about a couple other things today. While we wait for hopefully the trailer to drop while we're on air. But there is one thing going on in the news, and I thought we should probably talk about it a little bit. Is the Johnson & Johnson vaccine?
Right.
It did
Pause.
it did get paused today. So like, if you got that vaccine, uh, maybe maybe check yourself or something. I don't know. It's
Make
got,
sure
but
you're good.
in all reality, it caused like 6 women to get like some serious blood clots. So
Right.
uh, just stay grounded, stay focused, and
I mean, it kind of makes me wonder why they let it loose in the first place. I think already, like, when it came out, it was like at what, 75%, while the other two are like at 95,
Yeah.
So I was kind of wondered, like, why,
Yeah, I mean, they 6 million, roughly 6 million vaccines from Johnson & Johnson's have been administered. So
Wow.
that is a lot of people. Only 6, are with these blood clots, and I guess that's enough to pause it.
Right.
I'm not an expert, but just saying, guys, if this is definitely relative to anyone's life, pop culture, not pop culture, any industry. This is literally relative to everyone in the world right now. So that's why I figured we could at least like talk about it a little bit. Is if that is a vaccine that you did receive, maybe go to the doctor and just get checked out again,
Right.
and make sure you're okay. I
Make
don't
sure
know.
you're good.
I don't know how that stuff works, but I mean, onto some more fun stuff. I did also see in the news that the UFO report to Congress will
Oh yeah.
will include never before seen or heard intel with craft breaking the sound barrier without a sonic boom. Right, so that's nothing that
Right.
our technology can do.
Right. Right.
Pretty much with relative ease and without any issue. The report will try to explain hypersonic acceleration, anti-gravity compulsion, and flying, and outperforming any of the U.S. inventory. And then, I just feel like this is becoming more openly spoken about,
Right. Yeah.
and I find that really cool.
Oh yeah.
And it seems to be it's almost like they're like prepping the world for some like
I was just about to
alien.
say.
You know what I mean? Like they're like getting us ready
Well,
for something.
right. We talked about, a few days ago that, like, if they were to just come out and be like, "Hey, we're in a global coalition with the aliens. We have been for 20 years. They're chilling amongst you." People
Right.
would, like, oh gosh, like,
Yeah.
I can't
They
even
lose their
imagine.
mind. But
Yeah.
because imagine Superman was real.
Right.
And you had no idea about it, but the government knew that Superman
Right.
existed
And they're
already.
yeah. Yeah.
That's crazy to me that they could have kept the secret for so long from everybody, because and then like ridiculed people for it, right?
Right.
It's like you've met ET,
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
but
Yeah.
then you make fun of the guy whose life is literally about finding ET.
ET.
You
Right.
know,
Right.
because
Yeah.
for a long time it was a mocked. Like if you were if you were a UFO like professional, you were
Right.
literally laughed
Yeah.
straight up, and that's and it's I saw the former defense the top defense guy on the news talking about UFOs. We are living in a different world,
Oh yeah.
a completely different world. We're
Oh
living
yeah.
in a world where everyone sits inside and is scared about a pandemic, right? And like a disease worldwide killing you.
Yep.
UFOs are a thing. The Snyder cut exists, and it's out, and people can see it. Like I feel like we're living in the multiverse.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. There's so many things, and like you said too, the more like the government has been talking about. I mean, I would say probably through Trump's presidency, the most is we've seen a lot of and heard a lot of UFO stuff, alien stuff.
Yeah.
And so I feel like like you said, they're kind of prepping us. They're like getting us ready, and whatever this report to Congress includes, I'm interested to see how much of it is going to be released to the public and how much is not.
Yeah. And it seems like most of the report will be public.
Right.
So that's the part that's really cool, and you're
Yeah.
damn sure I'll be talking about that when it
Oh
comes.
yeah, we'll be reading that the night before.
Yeah. So the big reason that we're here today, guys, is obviously that the Army of the Dead trailer is hopefully going to be debuting today. So what are you thinking about Army of the Dead so far? Like, what are you excited for Army of the Dead?
I'm super stoked. I mean, a lot of people, as much as I would love for Zack to continue DC, and that would be like my ultimate dream come true. It seems like he really is like going full Zack Snyder mode, with this movie and this universe, and he's having a good time, and that makes me really, really happy that he's he's free. It feels like, and
Yeah, he's doing his own thing, and he's happy, and he's making a movie that's his own. And I think that's important to any creative mind is
mhm.
being given the reins to make a film that's truly yours, and
Exactly.
to have no compromise. And
And as a fan, I'm excited to see that vision, to see him with no restraint. I'm super 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 excited.
yeah,
Um,
exactly. So what do
obviously,
you?
it takes place in Vegas, so
Yeah,
my where I'm at.
right. What are you most looking forward to in Army of the Dead?
um, I guess I look forward to seeing his use of the. It's a really international cast.
Yeah.
That's
Oh my God.
I love that idea. Is like really famous actors just from all over the world, and I'm really excited to see like how he's going to explore each of their backgrounds. Obviously, they're going to probably in the movie be from different areas and different parts, and I'm excited to see. He's so good at taking someone's not just like the character, but even someone's personal culture and incorporating that in their character in the movie. Obviously, with Ray Fisher and Zack and Justice League, they sat down and talked so much, not just about Cyborg, but about being a black guy in the midst of all this, and being a disabled and all these other different things. So Zack's really smart in his writing and takes all these things into consideration. So I'm
And
really
I
excited for the character stuff.
and I think it's important for us to be okay with what Zach wants to do, right?
Right.
So a lot of people would love to see him continue the DC universe, right? But if
Right.
that's not something that he's willing to do, or if if they would like him to compromise in some sort of way and he's just not open to it, and he decides that he's going to move on, then that's
Hmm.
something we have to accept as a fan base. And
Absolutely. And
and I think,
support.
yeah, I think that's important of us to show him support because he's always supported us in everything that we've done. And I think it's not just a one way street. And I do think a lot of the fan base would be okay with him, moving over to Netflix and just
Right.
exploring this Army of the Dead universe more and more and more and more. So,
Exactly.
uh, yeah. So, I mean, what is everyone else thinking of Army of the Dead? Are you guys excited for the trailer today? Let us know, and feel free if you guys do want to pop into the show, let me know, and I can send the link out. So I know you had a couple things that you'd like to speak on
Well,
as
yeah.
well. So
Since we're on Zack Snyder, actually, thank you. I feel so. I don't want to butcher
Prakash,
people's name. Say it.
Prakash,
Prakash. Awesome. Thank you. But since we're on the Zack Snyder stuff, I guess one thing, obviously, if we're not going to get like the restore the Snyderverse, I think obviously one thing WB has seen and is taking into consideration is some of these characters and the way they were done. So I saw yesterday, the Flash has officially hired Zack's friend and VFX supervisor that usually does Zack stuff for the Flash. So I was kind of worried that they were gonna change whatever way he moves or whatever how they did. I thought it was really epic, like how he runs and everything that he does in the way he did it in Justice League. So I was hoping they would in Zack Snyder's Justice League. I was hoping they'd keep that, and it seems like they are gonna stick with that direction.
Well, that's good. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Super. It's always nice to see the like the same people working on things and it being coherent. And
Right.
Divine Masculine says that doesn't the trailer drop at 9 a.m. That's honestly what I figured because
Probably.
that's typically a Zack Snyder trailer. Usually is. It depends on where you are as well. I'm assuming Divine that you're in the West Coast, and that's what my thought process was. I couldn't find any 100% solid evidence of that. Um, but I'm going on the thought process that yes, it would drop at
We're hoping
uh,
and praying.
noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific, and that's why because we usually would do this at like 9:30 to like 11:30, but instead we're gonna push it so we can all watch it together because that's gonna be really
Yeah.
fun. Yeah, so man, I got this little video, and I figured we could watch it together, and
Yeah.
and then share our thoughts about it. It's about the alien stuff.
Ooh.
All right, so UFO report to Congress is what it's called.
The Pentagon is due to release a report to Congress detailing any information U.S. intelligence agencies have regarding unidentified aerial phenomena, or UAPs, which is what they're calling UFOs now to make them seem less freaky. And they owe this report by June 25th, thanks to a mandate passed by Congress last December. Now, as excited as I've been about it, I've also been skeptical that they're actually going to do it in the first place, or if they do it, it'll be a big ball of lies and cover-up. And now, unfortunately, it seems like my skepticism, along with a lot of other people's, is being validated. Because according to a new report in Politico, the military and intelligence professionals tasked with putting the report together are trying to push back, asking for more time and resources. They say that's because when they're going to these different military and intelligence agencies to collect any information they have on any UAP sightings, those agencies are not only
UAP,
just
that's what it
showing
was.
reluctance to share the information, but they are even outright resisting at times. They either think the public can't handle the truth, or they don't want to show our hand publicly to our adversaries, who might actually be responsible for some of those UAP sightings. A spokesperson for the Director of National Intelligence did tell Politico that the report to Congress is in the works and it will be delivered. But they gave no further details about a possible delay or obfuscation of the material. However, there's no doubt that no matter what they do or don't release on June 25th, it'll be scrutinized heavily, since the mandate is already out there and people know about it and are eagerly awaiting to see what they put out, myself included. Plus, we've got actual people in the government, like Senator Rubio, pushing hard for the of what we know.
All right.
It's out?
I think it's out.
Oh.
All right. So I believe the Army of the Dead trailer is out. Netflix just released it 5 minutes ago. I am sorry about that. So, all right, let's do this thing, okay? That's probably what Prakash was saying.
I saw the trailer. I've seen it already.
Yeah. All right. So
thanks for waiting, Prakash.
Yeah. So let's watch the Army of the Dead trailer right now together for the first time. Again, this is the first time that I'm seeing it.
Oh, it's
so fucking scary.
You're right.
That is so fucking scary, man. Look at the how.
That's so half.
He did it like half thing. Like
right.
Half. It's very much like a It reminds me of that movie. What was that movie? God damn it, with they'll know what it is. What's the movie that I'm thinking of? They always know what I'm thinking without me knowing what I'm thinking. The movie with the
saber tooth or whatever.
No, we're all like they go into it. Natalie Portman.
Oh, Annihilation.
Annihilation, where all the fucking animals are all creepily morphed into different things.
Right.
Annihilation, by the way, is an underrated movie.
I haven't seen it, but I saw it was on one of the platforms, and I want to watch it. Yeah. Ooh.
Oh my god, it is freaky.
Ooh.
Freaky. And it's got this like eerie feel throughout the whole movie. But you know what I like about this movie the trailer, right?
Yeah.
What do you like typically with a zombie film, right? Typically with a zombie film, right, we're gonna get a lot of dark, gloomy shots, like kind of like the same thing with the monsters, right? Like the big monster movies, right? You get a lot of nighttime shots, you get a lot of raining, creepy shots. They're in Vegas. 90% of the time, if not 95% of the time, it's 96 degrees out, sunny, and there's not a cloud in the sky. Right. So if it's not dark out, it's going to be bright, and that's what I really like about this is what we're seeing is very colorful.
Yeah.
Right. Whether it's the shots inside the casino, whether it's out in the streets where a kind of a ransacked Vegas still has a glimmer of like what it used to be.
Right.
It's a very colorful trailer, even though it's a monster movie.
Right.
Which I think is, what CGI has allowed creators and artists to do is combine these very clear shots like that. 10 years ago, that might have been a dark alley that we see the cat in, just so
Right.
they can hide it a little bit better.
Exactly.
And like, the way the technology has come so far, it's awesome.
Right. And Zach's a smart dude. The guy is, he directs, writes, does the cinematography, does the editing. So he knows, it's kind of like with the with Justice League, you see how zombie tiger over King Shark. I agree.
Yeah.
I
You know what?
agree.
I'm gonna have to go with the zombie tiger on
Zombie
this one.
tiger, dude. Zombie tiger is.
We literally just talked about Tiger King last night in our meeting about trying to get him on from prison. So
We want him, man.
If we ever get him, I'm gonna show him this.
Right.
Like, this is what you did.
This
is what you did.
This is what would come back and
haunt you.
And haunt you. That's right. Yeah. So he's just. That's another thing is Zack did all the cinematography for this as well. Yeah. So that's
like. I want to see what I want to see out of this is Zack having fun.
Right.
Having fun because I'm sure like Justice League was fun. Right. Don't get me wrong. Justice League was fun. But then, the tragedy strikes and, then, when you go back and you're starting to work on Justice League again, in the past year, it kind of brings that back those memories of what happened and yada, yada. This is totally new, right? Zack had no ties or sentiment to this production. So he was allowed to have fun again.
Yeah.
And clearly we're seeing that.
Exactly.
And I think this is going to change the way people think about Zack Snyder movies.
I agree.
Because this looks like it's going to appeal to the masses.
Right. And I just want to mention because somebody said, who says Zack's movies are dark and dull and all that. I'm of the opinion that I do think he definitely uses a darker tone than everybody, but I like that.
Yeah, me too.
You look at some of these directors. Zack does that a lot. David Fincher does that a lot. Some of these directors, they just thrive in that tone and area, and for me, I think it works for everything that he does. I love seeing that tone, and I look forward to that tone in a Zack Snyder movie.
Because we get the J.J. Abrams like really colorful space stuff with the
flare.
There's so many people that do like bright and colorful. So like when Zack's movies come out, like I always look forward to them because I know that we're gonna get like a sense of realism in them. So even though this movie's about zombies and fucking zombie tigers and shit, there will be a sense of realism to it. In a But think about it like this. You'll probably say to yourself, this could definitely happen. At one point in this movie, you'll sit and say it to yourself, this could probably happen.
Right?
Because those are the worlds that Zack creates.
Yep. Some interesting stuff going on in the chat.
The tiger is called Valentine.
Oh.
Did Zack say that?
That's cool. No, Mike. So someone's saying, see, I've always said Zack shouldn't go back to DC. He should stay over at Netflix where he's free to do what he likes. And somebody said, I want Zack to get full creative control in Snyderverse. Otherwise, it's in vain. So I don't know. So with that, I'm kind of curious. What do you guys think of them keeping like the same VFX supervisor? So we're not probably, if we don't get restored the Snyderverse.
Are you talking about Clay Enos, by the way?
About who?
You said the friend, right? Who are you talking about? Are you talking about Clay? The director of photography?
No. Oh no. The friend of Zack, his VFX supervisor friend. So I'm saying because there's some stuff going on in the chat. People are talking about, I want him to stay at Netflix where he has full control, and then somebody else is saying, I want him to have full control of the Snyderverse. So curious what people are thinking. Somebody said, I want a zombie tiger figure now.
Yeah, me too. Someone contract someone to make that like out of like a Boss Logic's gonna create like a dope ass zombie tiger because I have a feeling this is gonna blow up on the internet as like a meme or something.
Oh
the,
yeah,
the zombie tiger
the zombie tiger.
right
Yeah.
here. You know, you know, you haven't lived until you've experienced, you know, something stupid. I don't know. But
Right. Right.
I'm not a meme creator, by the way.
That's so sick. And then it's missing an eye, right?
Yeah, the other side is completely like not there.
Oh, that's just sick.
That's crossing the line.
That's crossing the line.
I love that scene right there.
Yeah.
But look. He is so happy right now. This is a happy person.
Yep.
This is what everyone wanted Superman to do the whole time in Justice League, right? Like that. This is what people wanted out of Clark Kent, right? Like overwhelmingly like uncharacteristically happiness, like while the
Right.
world's ending.
Yeah.
And it never made sense. But like, hey, you know,
It makes
this goes to show you that Zack does know how to make a movie where you can laugh, you can experience fun, you can enjoy yourself throughout, and you could probably like this movie, like for the people who want it to go deeper and the people who see it past the surface level, they're gonna be able to do that. But for the person that just watches it and turns their brain off, it'll be fun for them too.
Exactly.
So like I said, I think this movie, mark my words, actually. Mark my words, you heard it here first. This movie's gonna blow up.
Oh yeah.
Remember how everyone was talking about like the Queen's Gambit? Army of the Dead is next. Promised. Promise. I promise you this. Because it's gonna hit home with people. A virus, right? It's a fun action adventure movie. It's got Dave Bautista, and it seems like it's gonna be more than what we're like, more than what meets the eye. And I really do think this is gonna you know really like blow up.
Yeah.
And,
I agree.
I don't think I've ever seen Brand New World.
What is Brand New World?
What is Brand New World? I don't know. I know it. Wait, isn't that the George Orwell? No, that's a Brave New World. Look at Negan's bat. Negan's bat made an appearance.
Right. Yeah, I saw that. He's the only one without a gun. That's kind of funny. Is everybody else has a gun? How come he doesn't have one?
Oh no, that wasn't Negan's bat because it had nails, not barbed wire. Yeah, that was nails. But you know, it could be. We could just pretend.
Right.
Yeah, man, that's fucking. That's out of this world, man. That's gonna be so good.
That's too cool.
That's gonna be so good.
Somebody said they meant Brave New World.
Hey!
You got it. You got it.
Yeah. Yeah, I have seen Brave New World. Well, I've read it. I don't think I've seen it. I'm really happy that this you know, that's doing so well already. I'm interested to see what everyone's saying on Twitter. So
Yeah.
let's
Let's see if it's trending.
Sure.
Oh, we're trending. Okay, let's see here.
So Zack went out and said
Vegas is their king. Ooh.
I can't wait for May 21st. It's gonna be so fun.
I know that's right by my birthday too. So, that's my birthday gift from Zack to me. I'll take that personally. Yep. Everyone's talking Zombie Tiger.
Yeah, I love how anything Zack Snyder just like immediately trends.
Right.
That's like a really good thing, right? So that's like it just makes me so happy. Which Twitter am I on?
Oh, somebody noticed that Omari's character, the guy with the chainsaw, or that crazy buzzsaw thing, has an omega mark, an omega symbol, like scar or something on his chest.
Really?
Yeah. See,
so yeah.
That's why I love Zack. Little things like that.
Okay, so this is Dave Bautista right here, which I didn't know, so I'm gonna follow him. Ah, come on, you motherfucker.
Can confirm I kill a lot of zombies.
I can confirm I kill a lot of zombies in Army of the Dead. In select theaters May and on Netflix May 21st. I'm going to have to contact Showcase because if this is playing at Showcase anywhere in my area, we'll do a show live from Showcase.
Oh yeah.
Let me just reach out to them. I didn't know that it was going to be playing in theaters.
Yeah. Oh yeah. If this is in theaters, we gotta.
Oh, someone nabbed the picture already.
Oh man, there.
That's fine.
Wow.
I'm stealing that. That's for sure.
Somebody tweeted Zack Snyder competing with himself for movie of the year. That's crazy.
4K upscaled.
Oh
That's
man.
really beautiful. Oh my god, that's beautiful. Ready? That's the tiger. Look at that scene. Look at that right there. Someone's getting mauled. Someone's getting really murked right here.
Wow.
What's up with my zoom? Like it doesn't allow you to zoom into things like that.
I
So,
guess
see,
it goes crazy.
You can see that someone's getting like ripped apart here. Almost like I bet someone sacrifices themselves right here.
Oh.
That's exactly what's happening. Someone sacrifices themselves right here. Because look, the smoke screen's going up, right? Someone would have had to do it. Maybe to call in, I don't know, but someone definitely sacrificed themselves right here.
Right.
So, someone's dying in this scene. Whether it's a major character, I don't know. But someone's definitely dead.
That is gonna be crazy. I'm wondering what that. And then they got smoke coming, maybe to distract or something.
Let me see. Yeah. So, Michael, StreamYard like automatically adjusts volume. So, I suppose I can try to fix it though.
Kind of moved my. How's it sound now, Michael? With my mic moved away a little.
For me, you're not loud at all.
Okay.
But maybe I'm gonna turn you down a little bit just in case.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then for me, I just turned myself up a little bit. But yeah, so I mean, how excited are you now? What are you most looking forward to now?
Oh man. Yeah. After seeing that, I think I'm actually really curious. I want to know what's going on with this whole zombie witch queen, whatever. I want to know what's the whole story there. What's is this like their leader? How did she become the leader? That's such an interesting thing to me that not only are these zombies intelligent, but they have a leader. They have somebody they're following. Exactly. Yeah. So it seems as though we've moved on as a society and put them in a containment zone. They too have adapted and evolved and created their own little society in this containment zone. So that's I just think that's such a brilliant concept.
Yeah. Sorry about that. But yeah, and I do think that there's going to be something that like I said, so it does seem like that we are like we obviously understand that it's a zombie movie, right?
Right.
There's zombie stuff going on, right? And we could probably make some guesses on how the virus spreads or how it starts. But I do think that there's something that we're not seeing, whether it's alien,
right.
Right. So Prakash had let us know that it starts at Area 51, which would lead me to believe that it's alien. So who knows where this universe could go, right? Because
exactly,
who knows? Maybe 3 movies from now, all of a sudden we're on a different planet, watching a different species also have go through like some zombie attack. Like imagine an alien movie. Like imagine we're on Krypton and an alien zombie apocalypse happens.
On
I don't
Krypton.
think anyone's ever done that before, right?
Yeah.
And we're not on Earth. We're on some different world that has humanoid type living, right? And a zombie outbreak happens.
Yeah.
Right? Like if it originated outside of Earth, who's to tell? Who can say where else it did this?
Right.
And what kind of zombies we could potentially see in the universe. So
Mhm.
I think personally that you could expand this universe so deeply.
Oh yeah, and Zack's, I'm sure this was also like a passion project of his too, right? Like
Yeah, yeah. He pitched
okay,
this to Netflix by accident.
wow,
Yeah, he went to Netflix to talk about something completely unrelated, and
wow,
he ended up pitching them Army of the Dead, and they said yes. Here, this is what they actually said to him originally: get this movie made, however much money you need. Let's get it done in the next 2 months. Like they basically wanted him to get this done as fast as possible.
fast
But
track it.
obviously that's not what happened, right?
Right,
But
right,
I'm obviously paraphrasing and stuff, but they wanted this movie a while ago, right?
wow,
When Zach pitched it, they were like, "Holy shit! Like we need this," because that's what Netflix does. They're like, they're like, "Yes, here's the money, cast who you need to, let's get it done." Right?
yep,
That's just who Netflix is.
yep,
I think that's why Zach will thrive on a streaming service like Netflix.
absolutely. And then not only stream, they're gonna put it in theaters too.
Yeah,
So
and I'd be very interested to know. I'm gonna look that up. I'm gonna find that out so that next time we're here, we can talk about that. Whether or not it's gonna be in theaters in our area, your area,
yeah,
most likely, because
yeah. I really do. I'm hoping he'll do some Vegas event or
yeah,
something, that I
that'd
can
be cool.
sneak my way into.
It'd be cool for you to see Vegas like that
Right.
because for me, even in Godzilla, King of the Monsters, it takes place in Boston. Other movies have taken place in Boston. There's a whole video game that took place in Boston, Fallout or something like that, right?
Right, right.
Something. I don't know what game it was. I don't play video games, but
Yeah.
I've seen Boston
In so many
wrecked,
different.
wrecked,
Yeah, yeah.
right? So it's a really cool seeing it, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Just for the sake of seeing it. So this is
Oh
gonna
yeah.
be cool for you because you're probably gonna be able to be like, oh, that's that. So
Exactly, exactly. Yeah, I'm super excited.
Fallout was the one.
Yep.
But yeah, so any last thoughts on Army of the Dead?
So just besides, I'm super excited. Like I said, I hope Zach will do something here in Vegas, hopefully for it. That'd be cool.
Yeah,
Um,
and we'll definitely keep you guys updated on Army of the Dead and everything
yeah,
related to it. No need to worry about that.
right. And
And
he'll be
then
speaking about it at JusticeCon this weekend too, on Sunday. So
yes,
we'll have a lot more information next week.
yes, and we're not going to watch Justice Con together. I think everyone should watch it on their own,
Mm-hmm.
and then we'll talk about it on Monday morning.
Mm-hmm.
So that's going to be really fun. Monday morning we're going to be able to kind of dissect.
It's gonna be a good show.
Yeah, dissect what happens at Justice Con and all the stuff that happens throughout the couple days. Because but the interesting thing is like Saturday morning we're doing a show with Taylor Murphy from the Cultured Nerd, and that's going to be fun. But Justice Con isn't doing it, that's not going to be taking place yet, right?
Right.
So eventually, Justice Con happens, Saturday night, and then we're already going to have both of our shows out of the way by then, so we
Right.
won't really get to talk about it till Monday.
So we'll be attending and then talking about it.
So we'll attend it and then talk about it on Monday, but it's gonna be a really fun time. Yeah, man. So probably gonna wrap it up here.
Cool.
I had a really good time today.
Yeah, man.
And we might do a show a little bit later, depending on if Jack wants to, do something with Army of the Dead. But that's beside the point, guys. Remember to definitely smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Definitely saw some new faces in here today, so make sure you hit the subscribe button. Share it so all your friends and family can watch with us and join us on mornings that we do the show. You want to do it tomorrow? Or what's good?
I'm down.
All right. So
I'm down. I enjoyed it.
We did have a meeting last night about a schedule going forward, but this week's kind of free for all. So
right.
We're just gonna go analytically and see what's the best.
What's the best mornings?
Yeah, and make that call from there. But guys, if you want to become a patron of the show, get all kinds of perks, including yearly gifts, early access to certain content, and more. It's only $5 a month. The link is in the description. Please, it does help the show so much. Other than that, just subscribe and play your part. Comment, like, subscribe, all that jazz. Head over to our official Pop Culture Corner store, get some themed merchandise. All proceeds obviously help the show as well, so that's another way you can help us, and you can get something out of it. So, Austin, I'll see you tomorrow. We do it for
Yes,
you.
sir.
We do it for the culture. I always like it's always like an awkward ending right there, right?
Right.
It's like,
Yeah.
because I
Do
have
for
to
you.
change the show brand to get to the outro thing, and whatever, right?
Right.
Fucking
Right.
leave me alone.
Bye.